I want to show you a really cool tool within Google Chrome that saves me a bunch of time and I think would be helpful for my students, and that's this bookmark bar. So mine's kind of a mess right now because I have a variety of things, just random things that I need right now. But over here for school, I have a bunch of different resources. These are things that I use on a daily basis, and I keep them nice and organized for the most part, and they're just really easy to find. So I want to show you how to create those links and those bookmarks so that you can use it. You can use them and save you time. So first of all, you can't see my mouse right now, but if you can't see this bar, you want to go up to View and Show Bookmarks Bar, which you can't see on my screen right now, but it's up there. And once you do that, you should have this little bar. It works really easy in most basic forms. So if I want to check out CNN.com, and let's say I want to bookmark that, all I have to do is just grab this, and I can drop it right into my bookmark bar. But I want to show you a more advanced version of how we can use this. So, like I have my school folder, you might want a folder for each of your teachers. And to do this, what we do is we go over to this 3 stacked buttons, go over to Bookmarks, and go to Bookmark Manager. And that'll open a new tab, and here we can do all kinds of things. So when I right click, I can add a folder, and you might add a folder and call it Mr. Spina, or you might call it ELA, whatever works for you. And then when I double click there, I can open up that folder, and I can add new folders like maybe my project docs should be a folder. And I'm also going to add a resources folder. So now when I go to ELA, I have these 2 folders. So let's say that I want to start adding stuff to that. I'm going to rearrange these so it's more visible. So now you can see in my bookmark bar right here, I have these folders. Right now they're empty, but let's start putting stuff in there. First things first, let's get my web page linked in there because that seems useful. I'm just going to drag that in there, and I drop it. And now I can get to Mr. Spina's classroom web page even more easily. The Dropbox seems like one I might want, so I'm just going to go to that link. And I'm going to drag and drop it to the main folder. I'm going to go back to my web page. Here's where I think it'll be most useful. There's so many resources I share with you electronically. This is the one thing that I noticed with our electronic access. There's just so many different Google Docs that we never print out, and they just kind of get lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file, the Good Beginnings Glossary, and I'm going to go to that link. If it opens, here we go, and I'm going to drop that right into my resources because I think that's a resource I can use in my other writing. I'm going to do that with a variety of resources that I have. Let's go to, there we go. I don't think that was really important. This graphic paper organizer might be useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep getting the resources that I need, and I'm going to add them to the folders where they go. And you see how I want this to be my project docs because this only applies to this current project. So I'm just going to drop it in there, and there it is in that folder. Here are my resources, and I can add a bunch more. Like I'm going to link in my research notes. I'm going to link in my actual paper so that when I want to use it, I can just get to it quickly. And then in the future, if I want to make things look a little cleaner, or if I need to delete some of these links as we move on to different projects, I can do that. So I'm going to go into my ELA folder. Like I don't need this Dropbox mark, so I can edit it. This wasn't Notes Dropbox. Oh yeah, this was just my Dropbox, right? So I'm going to delete that. in my resources, I'm going to just get rid of this. And this doesn't change the link or anything, it just changes how it shows up in my links. So like this is a really long name, so I'm just going to shorten that up a little bit. What I'd like for you to do today is to make sure your bookmark bar is viewable. Go up here, manage your bookmark bar, and begin making it useful for you. I've done some of the work for ELA. You may have additional work for English Language Arts, and you might have other classes that you want to get your links organized. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.